Hello, my name is Jocelyn, this is my channel, and today we're going to be talking about my Sephora wish list. I'm going to be telling you about some of the products that I want from Sephora specifically, and these things are on, like I said, my Sephora wish list. So I have a combination of products. I have eyeshadow palettes, I have eyebrow products, I have skincare, I have a perfume. I've got a variety of things, and I mean, I don't even want to know what the total cost of all of the things on this list are because I'm sure it's astronomical and just way too much and excessive. But I thought this might be kind of fun, talk about some things that I really want. Some I may actually end up picking up in the future, particularly in the VIB sale that's coming up this spring. But I'm also trying not to spend money, so this is kind of contradicting that goal right now. But I just thought it'd be fun to talk to you a little bit about the things that I would like eventually at some point, maybe never, but the things I'm interested in. And again, these are all things from Sephora. So the first things I'm going to talk about are eyeshadow palettes because we all love eyeshadow. I say that as a very generalized sentence, but most of us like eyeshadow, right? So the first thing is actually a new product, and this is one of the Smashbox Photo Edit Eyeshadow Trios in the kind of trio holy crop, not holy crap, holy crop, which I think is cute. I'm gonna try and pull up my wish list. I had all of the items listed on this piece of paper, but I want to pull it up on my cell phone so that I can actually talk about the products a little more in detail. So the Smashbox Photo Edit Eyeshadow Trio in the shade Holy Crop. So these are really cute because the actual packaging is a photo lens, which I think is absolutely adorable, especially for somebody who's a creator on YouTube who, you know, uses cameras. I think that's absolutely adorable. And at first I was like, I'm not interested in any of these. I've actually walked past them quite a few times in a variety of different stores. So I wasn't really interested in picking any of these up. They just were to me. I don't absolutely love trios, but I did think the packaging was super cute. And then I saw them swatched, and they swatched beautifully. So again, the one that I'm interested in is desert inspired. So it's very warm colors. There's this really pretty like red color in there, a very cranberry red shimmer color. So this has got matte, metallic, and a shimmer shade. So it's got one of each of those. And I mean, there's going to be a picture on the screen so you can see it. But I don't know, I just think this looks really pretty. And like, it is $22. So what is that? What is 22 divided by 3? So it's $7.33 a shade, which I mean isn't exactly cheap, but it's cheaper than some of the single shadows out there. And these look really pretty. Should I probably dupe them in my collection? Yeah, I probably should see if I have anything like it, because if I have something exactly like each of these, then I probably don't need them. But the packaging is, I think, adorable, and the shades swatched really pretty. So maybe next time I'm in stores, I'll swatch these myself to see, do I have anything exactly like them? Because if I do, I don't need it. So the next two palettes I have on here are both Viseart palettes, and the first one is the Theory palette in Theory VIB Amethyst palette. And I've been really into purple shades lately. I don't really know why, I don't know what the deal is, but this palette just looks so pretty. It looks like it has, I think, 3 mattes. It might actually be 2 mattes, 2 satiny shades, and then 2 shimmer shades. And they just look so pretty, and Viseart shades are great, but this is $45, and I do actually have one of these Theory palettes in my collection right now. The next one is actually brand new by Viseart. This is the Petite Pro Palette 2, and this is just so much my jam right now. It has got pinks, it's got a purple in there, it's got some transition shades. It's just so pretty. This one, and it's only $30. I'm sure it's really small. I haven't seen this in person. I'll have to look up some reviews to see what it looks like held in somebody's hand, but there's also a mirror in here. I just noticed. I didn't notice that when I added it to my wish list, but this is new. It's stunning. It's beautiful. It's $30, which is cheaper than most, if not all of the other Viseart palettes. There's a few reviews on it already, and they're all very positive, so I like that. This one's really high up on my like next to buy list. I think this is so pretty. And I want to say a lot of these would be unique to my collection. They're all shades that I think I would wear a lot, but I don't think I have most of these already in my collection and wouldn't be able to dupe this palette, which is probably why it's so high up on my list. So next we have 2 palettes from Voss, and these are both on my wish list, but I think the one I want more is the hashtag palette. And the reason for that is there's a bigger variety of shades in there. There's a whole bottom row of purples, and then a very warm toned row above that, and then golds above that, and then transition shades above that, as you can probably see on the screen. And this palette is $45, and I've been wanting to try Voss for a while. I think they're in my brands I want to try in 2018 if I'm not mistaken, and I just think this palette is so pretty. And the other palette I have on my list from Voss is the Holy Grail palette, which I'm sure most of you have heard of or seen or may even have in your collection. And this one looks still very pretty, but it does look like things that I already have in my collection, which is why I think I would rather have the hashtag palette than the Holy Grail palette. But I'd like to hear from you. Do you have one of these two palettes? What are your thoughts on it? Do you have both? Do you prefer one over the other? I really would like to know because I really want one of them. I really want to try Violet Voss shadows, and I'm leaning towards the hashtag palette, but still I would really like to hear your thoughts on the two palettes, and both of them again are $45. So those are actually all of the palettes I have on my list. Next I have a lip product. This is actually the only lip product in my wish list, and this is by Huda Beauty. It is their liquid matte lipstick in the shade Muse. So I've heard great things about these lipsticks, and I've almost picked it up multiple times because they have it in my JCPenney Sephora, but I just never have. And the more I hear people talk about them, the more I want it. So this might actually be something I pick up during the VIB sale in a couple months, but that's on my wish list, and that is $20. So not too bad for a liquid lipstick, but definitely higher priced for a lip product. So next, oh geez, is a Marc Jacobs product, and this is their bronzer brush number 12, and this is a whopping $78, which is so expensive. It's so expensive. $78. Is it worth it? I don't know. This seems like one of those products that is always just going to be on my wish list, but I'm never actually going to purchase because $78. But it has amazing, amazing reviews. Like pretty much 5 stars. If I was to ever splurge on a brush, it would be this one. But oh my God, $78 is a lot. Excessive. Expensive as heck. So next we actually have another product from Marc Jacobs, but we are moving into brow products. So I use the same brush and brow product every day, and that is an area in my collection that I'm kind of lacking in, so I'd like to try a couple new products. And the first again is by Marc Jacobs, and this is their Brow Tamer Grooming Gel, and this is $24. It is sold out and been sold out for a very long time on the Sephora website, so I don't even know if it's ever going to come back in stock, but it is an invisible clear gel. It's got pretty good reviews. It's a soft holding gel formula that grooms, shapes, and holds your brows in place all day. It looks interesting. It's got this weird felt tip applicator, but it's got pretty good reviews, and it's something I'm interested in picking up. The next brow product I have on my list is by Hourglass. It is their Arch Brow Shaping Gel, basically the same thing for $4 more. And so this product is $28 as opposed to $24 like the Marc Jacobs one, but it has even better reviews, it looks like, but this is a new product, so maybe that's why. So this is a somewhat new product. It is an invisible brow gel that easily shapes and holds hairs in place for definition and long-lasting wear. So do you have experience with either of these products? I also would like to know, is there a brow product or gel of sorts that you really enjoy? Because again, that's somewhere I'm lacking in my collection and could use some advice if you've got any advice for me. So next, moving into perfume, I actually only have one perfume on my list, and this is by the brand Nest, and it is their Midnight Fleur, I think is how you say that. It's $72 for 1.7 ounces. Hello, little lady. I just can't ever film a video without at least one of my cats. So I have smelled this in stores before, and I absolutely love it, and Alex really likes it, but a friend of mine said it smelled like a grandma, so that kind of made me sad. But that's not gonna turn me off of it because I'm looking for cruelty-free perfumes, and Nest is a cruelty-free brand, and that is one of my favorite scents from them. So I'm interested. It's on my wish list, and eventually I'll pick probably one of them up, but that's the one I'm leaning towards because I really like the smell of it. So next we're moving into skincare, and this is where the most of my wish list is focused. I've got a lot of skincare items on my wish list. I'm a huge fan of skincare and trying things to see what works the best for my face. I do have very problematic skin. I have texture, I have pores, I'm oily, I get acne. I got a lot of problems. So starting off, I have a product from the brand Herbivore, that's how you say it, and it is a True Blue Skin Clarifying Duo. So this popped up in my Sephora kind of feed a while back, and I immediately was drawn to it. I don't know if it's the packaging, it's the midnight blue or like turquoise color. It just looked so cool looking, I don't know. And the reviews on it are so good. This duo comes with 2 products from them. It is their Blue Tansy AHA and BHA Resurfacing Clarity Mask, and then also also their Lapis Balancing Facial Oil. So this duo is $29, and so I'm really interested in trying this, specifically the Clarity Mask, because it's got great reviews. I also have the full size of that mask on my list, and it is a total of $48. So both of these two things are on my list. I might think about picking up the duo first for $29 so that when the VIB sale comes along, if I like it, I can pick up the full size for a cheaper, 20% off, you know, cheaper price. So next I have a product by Glow Recipe. It is a Korean brand, and it is their Watermelon Pink Juice Moisturizer. I don't know what it is about this product. I think it's just the packaging. It's the watermelon pink color. It somehow wound up on my wish list. It's got really good reviews, so there's that. It's good for normal, oily, combination, and sensitive skin. So I have oily skin, so I mean it could be used good for me. It is a lightweight moisturizer, perfect for oily combo skin with vitamin-rich watermelon extract, hydrating hyaluronic acid, and soothing botanicals to boost radiance and glow. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. Solutions for dullness and uneven texture, me, dryness, I mean I don't really have dryness, and uneven skin tone, which I get red bits on my face, so that also could help me, I suppose. This lightweight oil-free moisturizer imparts skin with lush, juicy radiance. Its bouncy gel emulsion texture feels cool on contact, like your face just guzzled a glass of fresh watermelon juice. Lovely. Making it the perfect texture for oily and combination skin types. So that's why it's on my wish list. It is $39, which is for a high-end skincare product. That's pretty average, I want to say. It's definitely up there. Almost all of these skincare products are extremely expensive though, but that is nowhere near the most expensive one on this list. So let's keep going. So I do have, oh, also from Glow Recipe, I have on my wish list the Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask, which is what this brand is known for. So it's a sleeping mask, like I said, and it has the same kind of light pink texture or color to it, and that is $45. The mask is good for normal, oily, combination dry, and sensitive skin. A skin smoothing, radiance boosting sleeping mask with watermelon and hyaluronic acid for post-facial results, all in one jar. So I mean, basically the same exact thing. They both have the watermelon extract in them, so it makes sense that they would accomplish the same things. Next we have something from Youth to the People. This is the Youth to the People Age Prevention Superfood Eye Cream for $35. I just actually picked an eye cream up from Ole Henriksen. I pronounce it Ole Henriksen. That might be wrong because I ran out of my eye cream from before that, and so I'm using that up, and that will last me so long that there's no way I'm gonna need to buy another eye cream for a long time. But when I do, I think I want to try this Youth to the People product. I really like this brand. I like what they stand for. I like the ingredients. They're cruelty free. Well, so are all of these brands. But so next, this is where we get into the very expensive products. I have some Drunk Elephant products that I want. So recently I actually picked up these little, not sample size, but deluxe size samples of some of their skincare. So they're like two duos. I'll pop it on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. But I got a sample of the Sephora, what's it called? Sephora Day Serum, and then also a night serum. It's like the light blue lid, I think. And so far I've been really liking them. I've been trying them out. And then I also got a just like little tester sample of the TLC glycolic acid. God, what is it called? TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. And so I've been using all three of those products. The moisturizer I'm kind of on because I have oily skin. I don't need something that's super moisturizing, but I don't have or currently use a vitamin C serum, so this Drunk Elephant one seems to be working really well, and it's also recommended by Stephanie Nicole, whose opinion I greatly trust. And then the TLC glycolic acid seems to be working really well also and feels really good on my skin. So those two products are on my wish list. The Drunk Elephant Sephora Day Serum is $80, so very expensive, but I think worth it. We'll see the more I use it. If I continue to like it, I will invest. I believe strongly in investing in good skincare. And then the TLC Glycolic Night Serum is $90. So that right there is, what is that, $170? But if I got it during the VIB sale, let's go ahead and do that math real fast. That's $136. So I'm saving $34, which I mean, that's 34 bucks. That could buy me one of these palettes. Just saying. But I mean, still, I'm not oblivious to the fact that that is very, very expensive. But if I use them sparingly and well, it could last me a while. Hopefully, that is. The last thing on my wish list is another skincare product, but this is a set or a kit by Pharmacy. This is the Pharmacy The Mighties kit. So this comes with 5 of their products. The Green Clean Melt Away Balm, which I actually have and love and I'm currently using. The Honey Drop Lightweight Moisturizer. Sleep Tight Firming Night Balm. Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. And the Do It All Total Eye Cream, which I've also used that in the past and it's perfectly fine also. That kit with 5 products is a total cost of $45. So not too bad for 5 products from a brand that I really, really like and really appreciate their value and their green kind of philosophy with their products. So that's why it's on my wish list. I think trying a couple new products from them I would love to do, and also to have backups of some of the products that I know and love already. So that's everything on my Sephora wish list. Right now I do have an Ulta wish list, and I'm also thinking I think I could pull together a wish list for indie brands. So brands that you can't really find at Sephora or at Ulta, or products specifically that you can't find at either of those 2 stores. If you're interested in seeing those, leave me a comment down below. Is there anything that is on my list that you're interested in buying, or what's on your Sephora wish list? I would really like to have a conversation down below. Also, are you excited for the VIB sale? Do you go ham during the VIB sale, or are you pretty conservative and kind of rein back and maybe only buy a couple things, or do you just not participate in that at all? I would like to know down in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it makes me feel great when you do so. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.